Allison Strammel, and this is my reflection and wrap-up video for the last 3 months of my internship at Entente. I've learned a lot of things while being at Entente, about myself and about the industry in general. Every day I learn new things, whether it's a new technique on how to do something a little bit better, or like a new skill altogether on how to create something. I'm always learning new things. My skills in general have improved a lot since I've been at Entente. Like I said before, they're always showing me new ways of doing things to make it a little bit easier, a little bit faster, a little bit better. And I definitely love every day I go to Entente and love learning new things and learning all about all the things you can create with the different types of foods. I think it's a lot of fun every day to go in and learn about all these things and see all these exciting dishes being put out. Although sometimes it is very challenging, it's very rewarding in the end as well, so it's a good balance between challenge and fun. Everything that I have learned in school, although is very different than how everything is at Entente, it has prepared me for the real life restaurant experience. It's just a little bit different on how like Entente does things versus how Kendall does things. But for the most part, it has prepared me for a real life restaurant. I did have to learn how to behave in this type of restaurant versus school. It's a little bit different. It's definitely more professional once service starts, but like laid back towards each other, and like they're always there to ask questions, and they know that I'm still learning, and they're always there to like teach, and they're there to help always. And once after a few weeks there, like it was easy enough to figure out how to act around everyone and be as for my progression in the soft skills, I'd say my communication skills have definitely improved because of how much I have to communicate at Entente. In school, I would do a lot of things just for myself because it's just easier than having to explain to somebody exactly what I need and then why I need it and all these things. Plus in school, you're mostly just doing your own things and like everyone's doing the same thing, so like you just would worry about your own thing, so it was easier to just do everything for yourself. But on Entente, it's not how it works. Like in a restaurant, that's not how it works. Like you need to communicate with other people in order to get everything done by the time you need it done. So I definitely had to learn to communicate a lot better. But once you do it, everything becomes a lot easier. My time management skills have also improved a whole lot. I usually get in just about 2, sometimes 3 hours before service starts, which isn't a whole lot of time to do all of the prep that I need to do for my station. So just because I get in a little bit later doesn't mean my prep can't be done. So I still have to run around and prep everything as fast as possible to make sure I'm 100% ready and set up for service, which is at 4 now. My organization skills have been improving. I will say that I need to work on this part the most, just because there's a lot of things that we need to keep track of, and we don't always do the best at putting it back in the exact same space, and we confuse each other sometimes, which isn't always good, because like some days I'll be running the station and then the next couple of days someone else will be running the station, and like they'll set it up completely different than how I set it up, which is fine for during service, but after service, when you're putting away things, it's hard for the next person to come in and take all of the stuff back out because it won't be put away in the same place. So we are working on that, and we're getting everything, we've been trying to get everything organized and put together and make sure that everything is set and ready to go for the next person to come in so that it's always easier. I work fairly well under pressure. Sometimes I get a little frazzled and I have to calm myself down, but it doesn't happen too often, so we're doing fairly well on that. As for networking, Kendall gave us a lot of opportunities to network, whether it be like job fairs or just like being able to email different chefs from different restaurants and just reach out to them and say, I'm a Kendall college student, I'm looking to stage, I'm looking to do this. Like, I was able to say, because I got a couple recommendations from a couple of chefs to go to different restaurants, I was able to like say, like, this chef sent me here, they wanted me to talk to you about this, they think I'd be a good fit, I was wondering if I can come in stage, which was pretty good for when you're like searching for jobs and stuff. It's a very good opportunity to have, that we like, it's a very good thing that Kendall can do. Overall, I've had a pretty good experience at Entente, and I'm excited to continue working and learning from all the chefs that I get to work with every day. And yeah, thanks.